Good morning, guys. Welcome to Saturday's FRT Gold live video. Hope you're all doing well. The best day in terms of racing and probably for the week for many of you is here now. Really excellent day today. We've got group action from courses, such as Haydock and Newmarket, a couple of Group 3s, as well as some really good listed and some great handicaps and nurseries taking place as well. And also at Ascot today, it's the Shergar Cup, which is a bit of a unique experience. It's sort of jockeys teaming up in terms of their countries and teaming up as a pair it's really good to see that. It's something a little bit different, although a great spectacle, not one that I'm too keen on personally from a betting point of view. That might divide opinion a bit, but there's nothing for me from Ascot from the Shergar Cup today. But we do have action, as I say, also from Haydock and Newmarket, as well as Redcar, Lingfield and Ayr, and some plenty of tips for you to get stuck into. If you do have any real fancies for the Shergar Cup, please do send them in via this Q&A session or to my email or via Facebook, and we can talk about that. Or perhaps you do just want something explained a little bit. If you've got any other questions in terms of racing, then please do feel free to get in touch. But we'll take a look at yesterday to begin with, and decent day in the end. Probably just about a couple of points profit or so just kept that betting bank ticking over, which has been a bit of a theme for the week. Really hasn't been any days to really go mad about, but yeah, bits of profit here and there, and you can't moan about that. And then when that big day does come, which hopefully will be today, it will be all the more sweeter as well. So yesterday it was around about 15 to 8 for the next best bet winner. There was a bit of rule 4 in this. I think it might have paid more around the sort of 6 to 4 mark or something like that. As well as that, we had a 10 to 3 1-point win only single, which brought in a really healthy 3.33 points or so. That was really good. So yeah, decent couple of points profit or so. The premium tip could only manage a second, Polar Vortex, and that horse looks as though he's just not really improving at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. I really did fancy that to go well, but just wasn't the case. Just ran into a better horse on the day, and if that premium tip had come in, it could have been a really good day. But as it was just a decent one, and hopefully we can build on that today and yeah, build some profit. As I say, some really good racing today, and I think it's going to be some testing ground at Newmarket. I think today, I think you're looking at some softish ground. Potentially, you might even get on the side of heavy, and we do just have the one tip, I think, from Newmarket today. Haydock kind of dominates, and we're also on the all-weather at Lingfield for our tips today. So the premium tip, that goes in the 325 at Haydock, and it's Lightning Thunder, currently a 6 to 4 shot, and I'm recommending 4 points on this one. Now, I was actually a bit surprised to see this one not odds on, to be honest with you. I think Lightning Thunder been involved in 3 Group 1s in her last 3 races, was second in both the 1,000 guineas at Newmarket, then the Irish 1,000 guineas at the Curragh. Perhaps wasn't at her absolute best in the Group 1 Coronation Stakes last time out, but has been running well in Group 1s, finishing second, one of them by just a neck or so, which is an excellent performance in what is a classic race and one of the biggest 4 fillies around. And then suddenly takes, like probably 3 steps down in class, you could call it, into a listed race. So it's not a Group 2, not a Group 3, a listed race. And I think if anywhere near her best, I think Lightning Thunder might make really light work of this field, actually. As I said, I think I was a bit surprised to see the odds of 6 to 4, and I was quite happy because I do think the Lightning Thunder will win this one. It's been running really well this season. Clearly a top quality filly with bags of potential, and could go really well in this one. In what, as I say, his listed company won't run into the kind of horses that she's been competing again in those Group 1s. So that's the premium tip, 325 at Haydock, Lightning Thunder. The next best bet for today, that goes in the 255 at Haydock, and it's Hillstar. Now, Hillstar was at 7 to 2 and been backed into around about 3 to 1, and is shortening to 11 to 4, even 5 to 2 with some firms as well. So I would get this on if you haven't already. 2 points on this one. This horse, Hillstar, has actually been second in his last 3 runs, but if you look at who those horses come against, I think Brown Panther made it a real stayers test in what was Hillstar's first run here in the UK. Then ran into Telescope, who was an excellent horse, to be honest. Really returned to form there, and then was just a neck behind Cavalryman, who again is a stayer, but showed his quality when winning the Goodwood Cup and sort of boosted that form, if you like. In some ways, 3 really good horses, and was only a neck behind Cavalryman, and yeah, really is no shame whatsoever in coming third behind them. May not be that quality today. I think True Story is a horse that does have potential, but maybe quite hasn't filled up and lived up to that expectation so far. But yeah, I think this could be Hillstar's ideal opportunity. In his last 2 runs, Ryan Moore has gone with another Sir Michael Stoute horse, did go with Telescope, and then with Arab Spring last time out, who didn't run the race that many expected, but has been running really well and has Ryan Moore on board today, and Ryan Moore after a week off. And I think that could be a bit of a dangerous combination, because I think Ryan Moore's going to be hungry for wins after Richard Hughes had a really good week. So Michael Stoute trains, as I said, he's got a good record in these kind of races, I think, and I think Hillstar can go really well in this one. Won't mind a bit of rain if it is around at Haydock, but if it is the good grounds that we expect, then or maybe on the good soft side, I don't think there'll be any problems. And I think Hillstar's a really good bet there, and the market is showing that as it is, as Hillstar is being backed in. Little earner today, that goes in the 5:20 at Lingfield, and it's Jersey Bell. Now this horse was at 8-1 when first tipped. Now you can get best price of 6-1, so it might be worth even now just a 1-point win only single for this one if you don't like your each ways at 6-1 or so. Gave a good account of herself actually last time I went fourth in what is a much stronger nursery, I thought, than this one. That nursery was at Doncaster, and yeah, I think a repeat of that 4th place finish should be enough actually to see this horse come really close or even win this one here. Mick Channon trains the horse. His yards always want to be respected. The horse is actually top weight here, but I think it could be a smart move from Channon to put a £7 claimer on board just to bring it down to the rest of the field in terms of weight. And I think, yeah, Jersey Bell should go really well today there in the 5:20 at Lingfield. Right, the 2 1-point win only singles. If you want to do this as a lucky 15, or as always with the premium tip and the next best bet, that's fine. Recommended as 1-point singles for these 2 extra tips though, and it's profitable. That goes in the 150 at Haydock at 15-8, and then Arabian Queen in the 325 at Newmarket was at 6-1, now 5-1 and being backed. So plenty of support for this horse, who is the top weight, has to carry, I think it's £5 more than most of these, but does have that Group 2 win, and beat a really good horse on that day, and could just be the class act in the field and ready to go in again, and won't mind some soft ground. Did it on soft ground last time out, and I think Arabian Queen is actually a really good bet there, and could be a good one for us. So they're all of today's tips. If you've got any questions about them, do feel free to get in touch either via this video. Perhaps you're not watching it live. You can just comment on the YouTube page, or you can email joe@freeracingtips.co.uk. Get in touch via Facebook with facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold. Now, usually on Saturday, I like to sort of, just give a couple of fancies for the big races, but in actual fact, with Hillstar and with Arabian Queen, that's the 2 Group 3s covered in terms of official tips today, and Lightning Thunder's in one of the other big races at Haydock. That's a listed event, so there's not too much. I don't want to just give out a few extra tips in handicaps just for the sake of it. Just so happens we've covered those big races today. Shergar Cup, as I said, it's not one that I'm really looking at from a betting point of view. I think it's a great spectacle one to sit back and watch, and you can cheer on your team, but not really too many in the way of a betting opportunity for me in that one. If you've got some fancies, as I say, do feel free to let me know. But a really good Saturday. No, not that Group 1 that maybe you hunt for, but there's loads of Channel 4 races today, so you can certainly just sit back and watch the racing unfold. Should be an excellent day. Most of ours will be on Channel 4 as well actually today, so those of you that don't have your Racing UK or at the race or something like that, Lightning Thunder's race will be, Hillstar's race will be, the Little Earner won't be. I would imagine Profitable's race will be in the 150 at Haydock, but definitely Arabian Queen will be. So most of our tips there will be on Channel 4 today, which is always good, and hopefully there's more talk of racing than there is got while I'm talking about fashion, but that's for another day. So yeah, that's just about it for today's video. As I say, I'll be around for a little bit longer. It's a really great Saturday, looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll speak to you all a little bit later on. There won't be a video tomorrow, as I say, with it being Sunday, and we do give them a bit of a race, but they'll return on Monday. But for now, let's look ahead to Saturday and have a fantastic day. Cheers, bye-bye.